All right, so 2K was very, very careful. Those who programmed this game, they were extremely careful when it came down to that element of cheating the user. All right, and keep in mind they do this in order to compensate for what they lack in programming the computer. All right, so they cheat in a deceptive manner, right? So for the most part, just in the flow of the game, you're not going to see it unless you're somebody like me to just kind of train your eye to be able to see this type of shit. But here's a scenario right here. He's a great example. It may seem like I'm nitpicking or reaching, but you have to actually understand where I'm coming from here. So I step up on this man to, you know, I understand that he probably wants to drive. And while I'm railing him to the basket to cut him off, you're going to see my player slightly jerk, right? It's going to be like a tick. He's going to make like a tick animation or a jerk. And at that point right there, that is the algorithm and the AI stepping in and basically saying, give him the lane to drive. All right, give him the lane to drive to get the layup. All right. So while I'm railing him, they forced me to jerk. Just for that slight moment, it was all that he would have needed to get ahead of me enough to get to the basket. So check it out. Boom. Matter of fact, let me get it from this angle. I'm playing at regular speed first. All right. Just pay attention to my guy. Do you see that slight moment where it's like I stop for a slight moment? Look at it again. Boom. And right when he blows by, when he kind of gets to blow by, that's the moment right there where I was jerked out of place and I was forced to allow him to get the blow by and get to the basket. As you can see, I'm no longer able to keep up with him. All right. Jerk, look at it again. It's like a tick. You see it. And right after that little tick, he gets the blow by. This is what this game does to cheat the user. All right. They're very crafty. They're very sneaky with this. They're very deceptive. All right. They cannot just cheat you in a way that's automatically noticeable because then nobody will play the game. It has to be more deceptive, more covert, and more hidden, especially in a game like this where I already kind of understand that I'm predetermined to lose this game. It's an elimination game in the second round of the finals going against a super team. This is basically a super team. Atlanta in this version of the NBA is a super team. And we are playing super teams in 2K. The algorithm ramps up the narrative. It ramps up the cheating. All right, so it'll go to another level. It'll go out of its way more to cheat the user because it's trying to reinforce the idea of how much better or how great the team is that you're playing. All right, but they have not programmed the CPU well enough to actually defeat you, so they have to ramp up the narrative and cheat instead of, you know what I'm saying, programming the computer to play better. All right, peace.